What's up, y'all? I'm CEU LUA. I'm here at the Coastline Music Show, and I'm super excited for you guys to see my episode. Come on.
Scrolling through mentions on my phone. What do I do with all these pictures? Should I erase them? Fake the distraction. You know that my pen still go crazy. Thing that's controlling me lately, holding back so much. Don't wanna pop off, but I don't get this. You seem like you're better off without. I seem like I'm better off without. We seem like we're better off, but I think you're just good at faking it. I'm good at mistaking it. I think you're just good at faking it. I'm not good at listening. You know that I'm missing it, baby. You're like a magician, man. Your heart's here with me, but your body is just missing. And I think I should start over. Delete all the memories. They keep running me over. This back and forth shit is just so unnecessary, babe. I don't think I can wait any longer. Better off without. We seem like we're better off without. I seem like I'm better off, but I think you're just good at faking it. I'm good at mistaking it. You know that my pen still go crazy. Thing that's controlling me lately. I don't wanna pop off, but I don't get this shit. No, 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 babe. Yeah, no, 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 yeah, yeah.
CEU LUA, right? I'm saying it right?
Yes.
Good job with the performance, man.
Thank you.
That was fucking dope.
That was my first time performing that.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, you just recorded that recently,
Yeah.
right?
I recorded it like a couple weeks
So there's
ago.
no music video to it. It's not on iTunes. Not nowhere.
No, it drops September 2nd.
Okay. Let the people know.
September 2nd.
It's an
It'll be
album or
on
a single or
all
what?
platforms. A single.
Single.
Uh-huh.
You planning on doing a video to it?
Yes. Yeah, I plan on doing a video very soon. So the video will probably drop like 2 weeks after the
audio?
song does. Yeah.
Do you think that works?
Like,
I'm weird about like
how do you
audios
like to do
and
it?
I don't know. I just feel like audios. I just do video with the audio, you know.
Right, like you drop it at the
day
same
of,
time,
yeah.
right?
But
See,
it's just me. I don't know.
I'm just very impatient. And like I feel like it should be done that way maybe. Like you drop the song with the video. But I'm very impatient and like, you know, everyone's schedules don't work out the same way mine do. So like I want the song is most important to me.
Mm-hmm. Why is that?
Just because I want people to hear
Oh, you mean
my
the
words.
song?
Like the song is
Oh,
the
okay. I
most
thought you were
important
talking
part
about
of
this
it.
song.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
So
I
like
hear you.
the song's more important, and I feel like lately I've been trying to like I have another song that's gonna drop a single called Quicksand, and I want to drop the video with the song.
Okay.
So that's like one that I'm gonna actually try to do that with. If I'm not like too impatient, I'm just like, fuck it, let's drop the song.
Yeah, I feel
But I just like getting my music out there as soon as I like record it and it's mixed and mastered, because half the time, like, I have so many songs that I've not released and I will never release them because
you think you like
I've
move
just
past
overcome
it?
those songs,
Yeah,
and I'm
I
like,
feel you.
no, I don't even want people to listen to this
Yeah, 'cause
anymore because I
music's-
don't feel that way anymore.
Yeah, music's to express your feelings at the time.
Exactly.
So I
Yeah.
understand that.
Mhm.
And so with this song specifically, you just wrote it, you just recorded it recently, and
Yeah.
it will be released here before yours, or should we?
No,
should we not
it'll
do
probably.
that?
I mean, I don't know when you plan on dropping this episode, but September 2nd is when it's gonna be released. So it'll be
Oh, that's
like,
like in a couple of weeks, huh?
yeah. So September 1st, it'll drop. I think at like 9 p.m. Eastern or Pacific Standard Time, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, so like.
And
the
then
official
is
date.
that's a single, right? But are you like accumulating tracks and putting a whole project together, or it's kind of just going with?
Not at the moment. I totally could. I mean, I have enough tracks to do that. I just released an album on May 6th, and then I had that release party. So that was like my first big project. And
Someone
then
got shot out there.
Uh-oh. And right now I'm just kind of working on singles.
Yeah,
I have a lot of shit to say.
honestly, that's like I feel you. That's like my favorite thing to do. Like, I feel like people don't appreciate albums anymore.
I know. I feel
Sucks
the
though, but
same.
it's just what it is.
Yeah. I mean, I'm so grateful because my project got so much love and people still, like, play it all the time. But I'm over it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm honestly over it. I love it. I love the album, but I don't play it anymore.
How many videos did you have on that?
I don't have any.
Oh, no videos at all? It's all audio?
See, that's the thing. Like, we had all these, like, Patience. We were working on that. And then I didn't like the video. I'm a very, very picky artist. I'm so picky. Like, so we recorded the whole entire music video to Patience. I hated all of it. So I was like, I don't want to drop this, so we're going to do something else.
Well,
and
you
so
know
maybe
what?
we won't. And now I want to record a video for this, for Better Off. And so now we're just focused on that. So I don't even know if I'm
So
gonna...
the video that was playing in the background while you performed, that's not part of the album at all?
No, that's
just
the
a
single,
as
yeah.
well?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like that as well, because we have a song, D-Box, Mokes, and then you.
Yeah.
And I hated the video.
Wow.
And the song is so dope.
I didn't even get to see the video.
You didn't see it?
No, I just saw
man.
bits and pieces of it. And I was
I
like,
know.
oh, it
I
cool.
think they hate me because I don't like it.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like we could do it better. It's not that I don't like it.
Yeah, and I feel like the listeners are gonna always appreciate a music video, even if it's months after the fact that the song's been dropped.
Yeah.
I personally feel that way, but I don't know, like how you.
Yeah,
feel.
honestly, I feel a lot of people don't even like video. Like you can listen to a song, and then you watch the video 6 months later, you probably don't even know it's the same song because like just watching the video is a whole different experience.
And it brings them back. It brings
Yeah.
them back to like listen to that song, or like even if they never heard that song before, they're like, oh, what song's this? And then they'll go on Spotify and they'll download it.
Yeah,
or,
that's true. Yeah.
you know,
So you have this song you're gonna release.
September 2nd.
And you just did a show with like some R&B legends, huh?
I did.
How was that?
opened. It was amazing.
Yeah.
I opened for. It was called the Summer Breeze concert. It was at the Dignity Health Center
Which is
in
the
Carson,
StubHub?
which used to be the StubHub
then
and the Home Depot
yeah,
Center and all
stuff.
that.
Changes like every year. it seems
I
like.
know. But it was dope. I got to open for 112, Montel Jordan,
That's crazy. That
Adina
takes me to high school or
Howard.
something.
It was the John B.
Was
John
it
B talked
Jagged-
to me.
was
He
Jagged-
said, "Kill it, girl." I was like, "Oh my
Really?
god."
Was Jagged Edge there too?
No.
Oh, no?
Mm-mm.
For some reason,
I'm sorry
I
if
thought
I'm
that.
missing people on the.
John B
on
told
the
you
lineup.
kill it, girl.
Yeah, when I was rehearsing because I had like sound check,
Mm-hmm.
and he went on before me before my sound check, and Jaime was like talking to him, and he was like, "Yeah, that's my artist," like blah blah. Blah. And John B was like, he looked at me, he was like, "Kill it, you're gonna do so good," and I was like,
That's crazy.
it was dope. It was so dope. I had my own dressing room. It was
And then,
it was
then
amazing.
you walk through like the tunnels and stuff.
Yeah,
Like that?
it was really really dope. I should be having a recap video drop soon, very soon.
And then I noticed you have like you're running like to open up for someone else. That's pretty big, right? Aren't you like on a competition for that?
Oh! I'm in a competition right
Yeah.
now. Yeah, so I'm in this competition called Opening Act, and I don't know who I'm going to be opening up for, but in 2019 was their last one before COVID hit,
Uh huh.
And I guess they do this every year, and you can like apply. You have to like send in your music to get accepted into the competition. And I just saw Billie Eilish like had an ad, like it popped up on my Instagram, and she's like, "Do you want to open up for me?" Like blah blah blah, and I was like, "Okay, let me see what this is." And I just did it on my own. Jaime had no idea that I even did that. And then a week later, I got accepted. I got a text message, and I was at work. I was like, "Holy fuck!" I actually got it into this contest. So people just vote every single day, and it's spread out into like different groups. I'm not sure how many groups there are, but in 2 days will be like the top 10, the top 15 of my group, and then every 10 days I believe keeps going down to like top 10, top 5, top 3,
Oh,
and
I
then
see.
the finalists.
So this was something that started before COVID and then it just continued?
Yeah, so they didn't
like-
have one in 2020,
Okay, I
and
see.
so now they're doing 2021, and I think the concert is in the end of October and early.
But it's not for sure for Billie Eilish? Like, you don't know who it's going to be?
I feel like it is, but it doesn't tell you on the
Okay.
thing. It just says you're gonna open up for like a big artist, but it didn't tell me who. So.
Is it like obviously a big venue, right?
Oh yeah, it's at the Hollywood Bowl.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
That's dope.
and it's so crazy. If I win, I get to open up for whoever it is, and then I get 10 grand.
Wow. How,
So I'm really hoping
how was
to
the response of like the audience at the Home Depot Center or whatever? What's it
How
called?
was it? Oh, it was really good
Yeah?
actually. When I opened, it was like I think it was like 7:50. I think it was like I went on at 7:50.
Was it dark yet?
Mm-mm.
Not yet.
So that was kind of. I mean, I love performing when it's dark,
Mm-hmm.
but there was people in the crowd. It wasn't like packed out yet, but there were people in the crowd. I only did one song, and it was good. It was I performed Sabotage, and my entire family went. There was like 25 people that I was able to like get in, and they all had my shirts on.
Yeah,
It
I
was so
seen
dope.
that.
It was so dope. And I had my 2 dancers behind me. It was so much fun. And then afterwards, like people were kind of just like looking at me, and they were like, "Damn, like who is that?" And everyone clapped, of course. Like it was a good it was a good crowd. But afterwards, like I was able to be backstage and like be on the bottom level, I guess, like right in front of the stage. So it was like the VIP area,
Okay.
and there were bars and stuff.
Oh, that's
And
cool.
I was walking through it, and so many people kept grabbing me, and they were like, "Wow, you did
Really?
a fucking amazing.
Oh,
What's
that's
your name?"
dope.
Blah blah blah. Because people can't. When you read my name, you can't pronounce it. A lot of people can't.
So
really
how do you
pronounce
pronounce it again?
it. CEU LUA.
And does it have a deep meaning?
Yeah, so it's Portuguese for sky and moon. When you guys first met me, I was baby girl.
Yeah.
Remember? And I
You're like
changed it because
the
I was
45th baby girl.
exactly.
No, it's fine.
So I changed it. That was in the beginning of my career. I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. And so I changed it. My grandma actually, she died recently a year ago, and she's Portuguese, and I just was like, I need to change my name to something like super unique, and I wanted it to be in Portuguese. And so I typed in heaven on like Google Translate, and it said sail. And even though it means sky, I think it's just like, in Spanish, like
Spanish
cielo,
yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, that's really beautiful. So then I just put 2 and 2 together, so moon, sky and moon, and that's how my name came.
Yeah, it's unique for sure.
Yeah,
you
thank
think you reinvented yourself as an artist as well, or just
100%.
or just your name?
Oh, 100%.
So you switched
yes,
certain things?
Yeah.
The way you write, music you wrote to.
Not necessarily the writing, but the image. I guess my image changed because I only dropped, I think, 2 songs as baby girl, and not that I have anything against those songs.
What songs are they?
It was Itty Bitty. I did All In with Don David at the time,
I
and
remember
then
Itty Bitty, yeah.
yeah, and then I had Sad Lullaby. Sad Lullaby. Actually, I love that song so much. There's no music video for that yet, but Itty Bitty was kind of the. I don't want to say deal breaker, but that was kind of like the moment where I was like, I showed my dad the music video, and I was like, I don't think I should be doing stuff like this. I don't regret anything.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it was
course,
just, it made me
it makes
uncomfortable that I showed that much skin. And no one forced me into that. That whole music video was my idea.
What made
100%.
What made you feel like why'd you do that at the time? Was it because the beat was kind of for
Yeah,
it?
the beat was like super sexy,
Oh, I see.
and I felt super super sexy in like what I was saying and everything. So I mean, it's a great music video, but it kind of hurt me when I didn't want to show my dad the music
Oh,
video, and he was like, "Why are you making shit that you can't show me? Like that's weird."
oh, yeah,
And I
that's
was
kind
like,
of
"You know
weird.
what? You're right." So I showed it to him, and he was like,
What'd he say?
he was just like, "Yeah, they did a good job." And I was like, "Yeah." Sorry, Dad. I won't ever show my ass cheeks on fucking camera
So
right now.
so after that, you like
I just kind of
switched it
like
up.
dialed everything back in. I was like, okay, so what am I doing this for? That was at the very beginning of my music career. I just got signed to Know Thyself, and I like,
Shout out Know Thyself, by
yeah,
the way.
shout
My
out,
boy
hi
Jaime.
man, Know Thyself.
So is Know Thyself a label or a
Yeah,
management or it's a label?
yeah, it's a
Okay.
label.
So you guys signed and then you reinvented your whole image and your name.
Yeah, but I did. That's the best thing ever. Like like Jaime is the best. Like I do everything, like all the ideas, and he lets me be me, and like he never tries to like control my music or like my image or anything. Like this was all my choice. um I forgot, I think in the beginning when I told him like I wanted to change my name, he's like, why, like why are you letting people get into your head, like you're still gonna be the best baby girl out here. And I was like, yeah, I know, you're right, probably, but I just didn't like it anymore, and I wanted to be unique. And
I
like
feel
some
like
people did get into my head. They were
really.
like, bro, why'd
Oh,
you
they were telling you about that.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, I never thought that till you did it, and then it just made sense.
Yeah, it did,
Because
right?
even he gave me that excuse. Jaime was like, "Oh, switch your name." I was like, "Really?" Because I think we were gonna drop the song.
As baby girl.
Yeah, and he's
Yeah.
like, "No, we're switched your name." And I was
Switching
like,
it, yeah.
he's like, "It's too generic." I was like, "Oh, you're right. Yeah, it's true." 'Cause
Yeah.
there's like a million of those girls,
Right.
and they're all baby girls.
Yeah.
But now
But I'm
there's
so happy that I did it.
now there's less out there.
Yeah, there's less now.
There's one less.
There's one less baby girl. But yeah, I'm happy. I'm happy with that decision.
So, who'd you like, as far as music? Who influenced your style, or like, who did you grow up listening to?
As far as who I grew up listening to, oh my
Well,
God,
maybe-
that
yeah, maybe
ranges.
that's a hard
There's
que-
so
that's-
many people.
no.
Like on the daily basis, I listen to oldies. So I like listen to Mary Wells, like Mary Jane Girls, Bretton Wood. I listen to very like old music, and that comes from my parents. Like just bring me up listening to that. Like Zapp and Rogers, my favorite.
Really?
But as far as influencers, I feel like Kehlani plays a huge part in that. Like I grew up watching her from where she was, right, like where I am right now. Like I've watched her grow from when she was like fucking, I don't think she was like 16 when she went on was it The Voice?
Oh, is that what she did?
I think it
don't
was The
even know.
Voice. I don't remember, or not The Voice, or America's Got Talent or something. I remember when she was just on SoundCloud, and like I've just watched her grow. So she has a huge influence in my music. Tiana Taylor, Summer Walker. I listen to them all the time. But yeah.
Yeah, you could hear that.
Yeah, you can hear it
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
I don't know why. Sometimes I hear like Erykah Badu or something like that. Did you hear?
A lot of people say that. A lot
Yeah.
of people say that.
But I don't like to say that like to artists because sometimes you just listen to people and then listen to music and then just naturally you kind of take certain things from certain artists. It's not like you're trying to like
Right.
So I don't really like to ask like people
To say, oh, you sound
Yeah,
just like Kehlani.
yeah.
I'm like, maybe she's influenced my music, but I don't think I sound exactly like her.
Yeah, I
you
feel
know,
you.
I feel like I
Yeah,
sound kind
you
of
add your own-
myself. I'm
yeah,
my
yeah,
own,
you add that to yourself.
you know?
And so after that show at man, I'm not gonna remember this name of this venue. What's it called again?
Dignity Health Center.
That's
Dude,
a- that's
I
a
just keep
fucking-
calling it the fucking StubHub
Yeah,
Center.
for
Like,
real. So after that, after that performance and that experience, did you feel like like you just fell in love with the whole?
oh my
idea
God,
of it?
that, not even that performance was what confirmed it for me. The night of my album release, that night actually confirmed everything. But me being on that big of a stage and performing and opening up for those artists, like, it was breathtaking. Like, I've always imagined myself doing something like that and being on a big stage like that. I just didn't realize how soon that was going to happen. But afterwards, like, all the people coming up to me and, like, me being able to, like, meet 112 and, like, talking to them for a little bit, like, it was really dope. I did not think I was going to have my own dressing room, and they
That's
brought
crazy.
me.
Do they have like
Yes.
little snacks and stuff?
Yes, they brought me this whole box with my name on it and my picture on it, and said CEU LUA. Like when I first walked in, we got escorted like to this little hallway, and Jaime wasn't there yet. He was in a different SUV, and it was me, my makeup artist, my 2 dancers, and my little sister, right? Yeah. And I was just like so nervous. I didn't want to ask anyone like, where's my, like, what do I do? Like, because I didn't know if they knew I was going to open up for them. I just didn't know what was going on. Like, I didn't want them to be like, who the fuck is this? Who the fuck are you? Like, you know?
Was there a few openers, or you just like...
No, it was just me.
It was just you
yeah,
and then everyone else?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
And so I made my little sister and my makeup artist. I was like, you guys, please go ask them. I don't know. I don't want to be the one to ask. So they went into this room, and they were like, hi, like, we're with CEU LUA. We're just wondering, like, where we have to go. And this amazing woman, I wish I remembered her name. She's this chef, and she, like, cooks for, like, all these celebrities. She's so dope. Like, we connected, and she loved my music. I actually played her Better Off. She's, like, one of the first persons I've ever played that song for.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And she was like, oh, my gosh, honey, you have your own dressing room. Like, come here. And I was like, what the heck? It was so dope. It was super cool. And then they brought in this box and had all these drinks and, like, snacks. It was just a really cool experience.
So that confirmed that you wanted to become...
Oh, yeah.
What do you think would happen if it would have been a bad experience? You think that would have been, like, that day was a day to know if you're moving forward or giving up?
Never. I don't think I would ever give this up. And I don't know, like, define bad experience, because I feel like even if I didn't get my own dressing room, I still... What would my bad experience be? I'm still going to go on stage, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know. I don't think anything could make me stop doing this.
No, that's good. It shouldn't. I'm just letting you know, because I know artists that take all the good, and then when the bad comes, it's when they give up. So it's like, that's what I'm saying. It's just to stay focused, and just, if this is really what you want to do, just go
And
for
I think it's important to have a lot of, like, talks with yourself about it, and, like even this contest that I'm in, I've been in first place since the day that it happened, but I keep, like, kind of fluctuating from first and second, and then today was, like, the first time I ever got in third.
And I had by like votes, a little, like, text votes or something.
Yeah, so if you have a Facebook, you can vote once a day for free every single day, or you can donate. And I think the minimum is $10, and each dollar is a vote. And people have been donating. No, it's not me. I can't donate my own money.
It just counts as votes.
I can't vote for myself at all.
No, what I mean, the money counts as votes. Okay.
Yeah. And a lot of people have been donating, because I can look on the profile and see exactly who's donated. They leave me comments and stuff. It's, like, really cool.
I would tell you to tell the audience to vote for you, but by the time this drops, when does this end?
This is going to end, like, probably the end of October and beginning of November. So, yeah, if you guys see
What do they do? Go to Facebook?
If you guys go on my Instagram, you can click the link in my bio, and there's a link on there that you can just vote from there.
The Instagram's going to be somewhere. I always wanted
my
to do
Instagram
that.
is going to be somewhere here. It's I am CEU LUA, IAMCEULUA.
So the link is on the bio?
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, I'm having a show September 24th.
I was just going to ask you that.
Yeah, with Gutta
and
Frontline Truth.
And Frontline Truth.
Yes, we're headlining that.
Frontline will be here. Truth will be here next week.
Dope.
So yeah, so we're gonna have all 3 headliners of this show.
Dope.
Hopefully we drop them before the show. When's the show?
September 24th.
And then it's are you all considered headliners of this event, or is it?
Yeah, so it's Gutta's show. But me and Frontline are still headlining with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then there's like
openers, so like Tay Rhodes, Mike Pro. I did mine again with Mike Pro.
Okay.
There's some other guy I'm missing, and I'm so sorry that I am missing you, but there's another person that's going to be opening. I just don't remember.
And then it's going to be like a club environment, right? So it's
yeah,
some DJing
yeah,
and
it's
stuff?
21 plus. It's going to be fun. Yeah, DJ Exclusive is going to be one of the DJs. Flesh is going to be one of the DJs, and I forgot the other one. I'm so sorry. Yeah, it's on my Instagram. It's on the flyer on my Instagram, but yeah, you guys can check it out.
And then you'll be promoting those tickets as well, like on
your
post.
So if you click the link in my bio, you'll be buying the tickets from my link, and then if you guys click their bios, it'll be their link.
Do you have a show set already for that, like a showcase, or are you gonna just work on it?
I think we're working on it. Gutta's like in charge of everything, so.
But like as far as what you're performing.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have it. Like, what do you mean? Like I'm gonna have a 30-minute set. Yeah, I have it all.
30-minute set.
Yeah.
Wow, that's 30 minutes. Don't sound like a lot.
It's like I think it's
like
between 25 and 30.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
And I finally have enough music.
And then you have enough time to like talk between the songs, say stuff, and because that's a lot of time.
Yeah.
I remember one time we did a 15-minute set, and I thought 15 minutes, and it felt like a fucking
long
hour.
ass time.
Yeah, it felt forever. 30 minutes, huh? That's crazy. That's dope. What's the name of the venue?
Ooh, I don't know. I don't remember
But
the
it's
name.
like in Torrance, right?
Yeah, it's off Knox Street.
I think
in Torrance, like off Normandy and 190th, I think.
The pictures that you guys, it looks really nice. I just don't know where it's at.
Yeah, it's the address is on there. I don't know what the name is. I don't even think it says the name of the venue on there. It just has the address. But it's on Knox Street, I believe.
So now that like, even though COVID's still hanging out there, everything's like people are starting to perform and do shows. You're gonna get more of that going, right?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah, we were supposed to have our like label show.
Oh, there was something that was supposed to
happen
on
August
like
7th, but we had to cancel it because my manager got sick really bad actually with COVID.
Oh really?
Yeah. Sorry if you didn't want me to tell them. But I'm motherfucking
It's crazy, man. When people get COVID, they try to like they try to keep it low key.
Yeah, I mean, fuck it. I had it. Shit, I had that shit in December.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a shot.
Okay.
You want one?
Yeah.
I keep telling about you. Tell us about your experience with COVID.
Bruh. I'm just dramatic, honestly.
I had it too.
I'm always so dramatic, but I had it in at the end of December of last year, and it just felt like the flu. Thankfully, my case wasn't as bad as, the other people who are like hospitalized and stuff.
Did you lose your sense of taste and smell?
I lost my sense of taste.
I just lost my sense of
honestly,
smell.
I can't really remember. It was so long ago, and now looking back, like it really wasn't that bad. Like I couldn't see my daughter for 2 weeks.
Oh yeah, that sucked though.
I had to be in my room for 2 weeks, and like I can hear my daughter just like downstairs, like, just like asking for me and stuff. And like I remember calling my boyfriend at the time and be like crying and be like, I'm so scared. Man, but I was so dramatic. Like honestly, he's like, you're gonna be fine, dude.
It got depressing. Like I
was very depressed.
I couldn't leave my room, and then I finally like started driving at night just to get away a little bit.
You did? I didn't. My parents were like, no, bitch, stay the fuck. That's when I actually got my Nintendo Switch. I got a Nintendo Switch at that time, and now I'm a fucking.
Where are you? You're from the Harbor area, right? But where? Like
where?
Everywhere.
I feel like honestly,
not
I really
Pedro,
do.
Huh?
No. My family's from Wilmington. My dad's side of the family's from Wilmington. My mom's side is from Carson. I live literally like, what's it called? The LA Strip, like on Vermont.
LA Strip.
I guess that's what they call it. Like this, because my address is technically Torrance, but I don't live in Torrance. Like it's like West Carson, but it's right off the 110 off Sepulveda in Vermont. Mm-hmm. So it's like right on the corner.
And they call that the LA Strip?
I guess.
Really?
Yeah.
Damn, I want to learn that. I mean, I want to know why.
Because the only reason I say that is because when I was a junior in high school, I got kicked out of my school in Redondo, and I had to come to Narbonne.
When a Redondo?
I'm not proud of it.
How was that?
Terrible. I got kicked out 2 times. So.
Wait, that's a high school, right? Redondo?
Yeah. It was not a good time.
Where's
not
that
a
at?
good time.
I mean, I know Redondo.
Beach.
I know Redondo Beach. Yeah, it's like close to the beach.
Like by the Redondo Beach Pier.
Oh, and the school's right there. And Are you had those parents that wanted to keep you away from the hood or something?
Yeah.
As far as schools?
I think that's what they
I
wanted.
Because
like my mom,
I'm a parent like that.
Yeah, my mom, she's actually a teacher for Redondo Beach Unified School District.
So she was a teacher while you were there.
Yeah. She works. She's a 3rd grade teacher, so she wasn't at my high school.
The same unified.
But she wanted us to go to like her school district.
So and then you got kicked out because you probably fought so many people and stuff.
I fought one person.
Did you get beat up?
I did not get beat up.
And then they kicked you out. Made your mom look bad, I bet.
My mom was pissed. She was mad, but. They were bullying me, so I fucking one day clapped back, and I was like, bitch, you're not gonna fucking do me like this.
What was it, because you were like an outsider?
No, I was a cheerleader.
Oh, why are they bullying you?
I just got bullied because, I don't know, look at my face. I'm just kidding.
I was gonna say I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I just got bullied a lot. I was very a lot of people knew who I was because of my mom. So like growing up, everyone just knew me because of my last name, and girls just did not
Lua?
like me. Camacho.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, I just got bullied. Like, remember that? Do you guys know what Tumblr is? Yeah. So on there, I got bullied. So I just never had it though,
but I had a friend that had no social media but had Tumblr for some reason.
Really?
So we made fun of him. Look at the Tumblr guy, but we didn't. How did it work exactly?
I really liked it. It's kind of like a blog, and you just like post pictures. It's kind of like Instagram, I guess, but it's like like MySpace.
And you were getting like cyberbullied?
And anonymous messages telling me like, kill yourself, bitch, you're a fucking whore, blah blah. Which is the funniest thing. I was called a whore in high school, you guys. I was the prudest girl you've ever met. I never hooked up with anybody. I had my first kiss when I was like in 10th grade. Like, I was like, no. Like, so I don't know. People just did not like me.
10th grade, man, that's young.
I mean, my first little kiss, like, in 10th grade, I know people who've been, like, having sex at 13. Like, no way.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's young as fuck.
Damn.
Rest in peace to the man that gave me my first kiss. He was my best friend.
Oh.
He died last year, actually.
Oh, really? Rest in peace. Wow. So you guys were best friends after that?
He was my first boyfriend. Yeah, he was my first boyfriend.
Became friends after?
Yeah, we were friends, like, all throughout, like, after we graduated high school and stuff.
Does, I'm sure experiences like that help, or not help, I want to say help, but inspire your writing?
Yeah, my song Talking to the Dead, and then I have a song on my album called Jace Lawrence Tao Tai. It's about him.
And then, just, you were saying, there's music that you don't like to put out because you don't no longer feel that way. So is it safe to say that every time you write a song you're expressing your feelings?
100%.
You never like put yourself on someone else's like in character and say, I'm writing a song about this.
I have a song called Interlude. Is it called Interlude or 5:30 p.m.? I don't remember. It's on my album. It's the first one. I think it is called Interlude. So that song actually was inspired by my little sister's like relationship that she was going through, but I also like went through the same exact thing that she went through just a year like prior to that. So I kind of used her as my muse for that song. So that was like the first song I've ever done. Like that was kind of inspired by somebody else's pain, but it still triggered my old pain. So I was still able to write about it. But
was it different? Because everything that I released fresh? Was like, can you hear it in your writing that it's kind of like not your actual feelings?
No, you can tell it's all natural. Yeah. Like if I didn't explain it, if you could tell that it is natural. Oh, okay. Like it still sounds very natural.
I feel
like I'm the one experiencing that pain still. But yeah, everything that I put out and I release is like, except my album, the CEU LUA album. I recorded all of those songs a year ago, and we finally like put them all together for that album. So not necessarily when I dropped it, I was feeling those things. I just ended up dropping it a year later. But all those songs, I wrote at a time when I was feeling all those emotions.
Is it hard to like go back to correct certain things when you don't feel that way? Like, do you feel like
I don't ever do that?
Yeah, just throw the song away.
I just shelf it. Yeah, unless if it's really good, maybe I'll drop it. But that hasn't happened yet.
So everything's written by you. You haven't got like written. There's no song out that's someone else offered you the song. They send you a reference track or something. Have you done anything like that for someone else?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Do you know who Brown Boy is? He wrote that song Superman.
Oh yeah.
I work with him.
His name was Brown Boy?
Yeah. Yeah,
I remember that song. It was like some high school shit.
Yeah, like when I was
99.1 shit.
It was so long ago. I was like in second grade singing that song.
You
when
wrote
I was
for him?
16. So he actually wrote for me. He contacted me and he wanted me on a track. But when I was 16, I was working with this guy called Cuete Esca. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Yeah,
he's from Redondo, right?
Yeah, North Side. North Side.
And he's like he acts in like a lot of.
Yeah, he acts. He was in
not cholo movies, like movies that have cholos in it. He'll be the cholo.
Yeah. He was in Sons of Anarchy, actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
so
I worked with
he
him
was
a
in
lot.
a group called. He was in a group called.
MB Writers?
No,
you're talking. That's Brown Boy.
Yeah.
But
so Brown was MB Writers. So
I don't know if he was a part of MB Writers or he wrote. Because I could have sworn Superman was MB Writers.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't. It was him.
Yeah, but anyway, so you wrote for this guy?
So
you wrote for that guy?
So when I was 16, he I have so many YouTube videos. It's so embarrassing. Like from when I was a child, like seeing covers all the time, and he saw one, and it was like by Frank Ocean. I forgot what song it was called, but it
Novocaine? Not Novocaine.
No, I don't remember.
That's probably the only song I really liked from him. I mean, his whole album was good. That EP he had when Novocaine dropped.
Oh, okay. But, I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the name of the album is. But, he saw that and he was like, "Oh, I really want to work with her." So I was working with him from the age of like 16 to like 17, and then I got into bad things, and my mind was not on music. I just was not ready.
So this was all during high school years, right?
Yeah.
When you were fighting people and stuff.
I felt one person.
How was the transition from Redondo to Narbonne?
It felt natural to me. I was like, I should have been over here my whole life. I don't know why I was in Redondo. It felt very natural. On my first day, I had a good group of friends. So it was fine with me. I wanted to go back because my best friends were at Redondo, but then that's when I got kicked out again.
So when you were writing for this artist, it was during that time, right? When you were in Narbonne or Redondo?
Both.
Mm-hmm. And then how did that? You said something happened and you just feel like no more music?
He was just like, your head's not in this. I can't keep doing this with you. I would flake a lot, and I never signed anything with him. But I was on a bunch of songs. I'm on 2 of his albums. There's 7 songs on Spotify, on all platforms under Sydney Cheyenne, and I don't get any royalties for them. Yeah. It's just fucking lame, but whatever. Yeah, I just wasn't ready.
The music you have out now is under the label or under you?
It's under all me. I mean, Know Thyself Entertainment. Just I don't know how that works. Honestly, we split everything, so it's under my name on Spotify, I guess. But everyone gets royalties.
And then it's a whole camp, right? Or is it just you?
Oh, on Know Thyself?
Yeah.
It's just us, Serzo, EDP, YNG, and then me.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm trying to get a few of those guys in here.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, they're cool dudes. They got a studio down the street. Yeah. Do you record at?
Yeah, all of us are in there.
Oh,
So yeah, all of us are in there. We have 3 studios out.
Oh, you mean okay? But you ain't part of their studio, right? Or are you?
Yeah. So Cave 13 it's their studio, but they're under Know Thyself. So I usually do my recording there. I was at the other studio for a bit. I mean, I still record with Chris KH, and that's at a different suite in that same building. So we all have different studios.
So it's how many suites are in there? Because it seems like you guys have the whole fucking place.
I think there's 12.
12 suites in there?
I think.
Really?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, or 10 maybe.
Oh shit! I thought it was just 3.
Because there's 4 in the front. Yeah, actually there's 5 in the front, and then there's 4 in the back, I think. So there's 10.
Yeah, Omar's a good guy.
And we have 3 of them.
He taught me a lot. Even with my setup,
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I love Omar.
I actually had them come the day before we even set up. He told me, hey, you should get this, get that here, boo, boo.
Oh, dope.
Because I kind of disconnected myself from that part of music as far as the recording process and stuff like that. I had to jump back in to make things happen because I was already out of it. But
why'd you get out of it?
Damn, am I getting interviewed now?
My bad. I'm just asking you.
Nah, I just feel like if you're if you're doing certain positions, it kind of limits you overall. You know what I mean? If I was the engineer, I wouldn't be able to have this podcast going. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I do.
So I kind of had to instead of me being that person, have
somebody else
do it, and then it helps me to open more doors for the next stuff. Because
at
the end, I mean, I used to be
because you have to be super focused when you're the engineer, mixing and all that.
Your ears got to be right on it and everything. Yeah, and it's a different.
Shouts out to Chris KH, honestly. That's my engineer.
I don't think I met him, but
I don't think you have met him, but
not another shot. Go ahead.
He's absolutely amazing. He's actually
and
mixed
he's in the
almost.
Same, he's
not a part of KTS.
No, but he's in the same.
Yeah, he's in the same building though. Yeah, and he's actually like partially deaf, so he wears hearing aids and he mixes all of my music and records me.
You want him?
Yeah, I'll have a little baby.
You said,
but yeah, he's so dope, and he does his own music. Like he's his own artist, you know. And
is he?
I'm just so appreciative of him because he does so good on my music, and like I am a psychopath when it comes to my music.
Why? Like, what makes you say that? Or
I'm just very picky. Hold on. I'm really
Do you like put up a fit in the studio? Because I had one experience with you here.
I'm not gonna lie. I feel like David has dealt with me a lot.
Because
that's who I was first recording with. Like all my music was with David, and then Chris would just kind of mix it. Sometimes David would, but I was a brat a lot of the times. Like if, like, say Chris sent me back something and it doesn't sound the way I wanted it to sound, and I was like, I told him like the way I wanted it. I'd be a brat. David was the only one to see that side of me, though, I think. And then with Chris, like, I text him all of the time, and I'm like, okay, I need it to be like this, like blah blah blah, and he's still doing his own shit. Like he's amazing, an amazing artist on his own, and like he still like will take the time to like get my shit done the way I need it to be. I mean, in that sense, I think I kind of am a brat a little bit, but I'm not trying to be. I know what I like, and I can't have shit to be. I can't have.
What's one thing that you would like trip on?
The mixing.
Oh, the mixing part.
Yeah, just the mixing part.
So just like you recorded, everything's fine, and then they send you a version of the mix.
Yeah, and that's the only part that I'm like ever like very nitpicky on.
Yeah, I feel you though.
You know.
You know what's crazy? A bad mix or a bad like reference video could like make you not like the song anymore. Like, you know what? I don't want to hear this song no more. I don't want to watch this.
Oh my God. There were so many times where I'm like, no, fuck this. I'm tired of this. Like, let's move on. I'm not going to do this song anymore. You guys can't get it right. I'm a brat. Sometimes. But I try to, like, reel myself in. I'm like, okay, calm down. We're still going to get it right. So I have to have a lot of conversations with myself. And I totally see sometimes where I'm being too hard on myself. Because a lot of the time, it's myself that I'm hard on. But
But the fact that you actually like release your stuff and you want to record to release, it's a good sign, because I know a lot of artists that I feel like they blame it on something wrong with the mix, but it's really because they don't know how to put themselves out there yet.
Yeah.
So they kind of like just delay it to the point where no one wants to hear no more, and it's just like.
A lot of artists like that.
Wait, why are you looking back? That was back then.
No, I'm looking at the camera. I know a lot of artists like that.
I know, man. It pisses me off because
they're
like the most talented people are like that. Like, why are you like this?
Yeah.
And then you get this dummy that says some stupid shit on it, and then it's like, drop it tomorrow. Like, really? All right. If the fucking really talented people were like that, it would be so like different world.
Yeah.
I feel like, I feel it comes because it's the real emotion, the real feeling. So it's kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain.
I think from my eyes, like looking at the artists that are super talented and they just don't drop it, I just feel like maybe they're not ready to be vulnerable to the whole world, maybe.
Yeah. I feel like
maybe that's why they don't drop it, but
yeah.
I don't know. Like, I can't relate to people like that.
Yeah, I mean, you drop it. That's a good thing. Like, the only reason
when I'm feeling something, I want to drop it as soon as possible.
The only reason you don't drop it is because you don't feel that way, but
exactly.
You want to drop it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah.
So what's next for CEU LUA? Other than the show coming up, the single dropping September 2nd.
I have so much new music. I have a lot of shit to say, but I have a lot of new music. They're gonna drop as singles because I don't want to like release an album, not yet. But I have that show September 24th. I'm in that contest, the opening act contest, and on this Friday actually, I'm gonna be hosting the Injection Radio show From 4 to I think 8 p.m. Have you heard of it?
No.
So it's a UK radio station.
Wait, is that with
that Long Beach Carlos is hosting?
Yeah. Okay,
And
I've
so,
seen a few people go.
Yeah.
So you're gonna go. So what do they do? Because I seen. I think Spanish Fly went out there. Gutter Gone was out there. What do? You perform, or you just like?
So We host it.
Oh, so you just.
I play the music. I make a playlist.
What? So that's what they did as well.
Mm-hmm.
They hosted the show.
I think so. I didn't watch their episodes, but
yeah, I mean,
every Friday they do play all of our music in the UK because Long Beach Carlos is, I guess he's like the one in charge of that, and DJ Exclusive is his DJ.
So they do episodes out here, or their live.
So they'll
shows?
bring them to. I think in the past they were bringing the artist to Long Beach Carlos's house, and because that's where he was doing that's where he was doing the show. But on Friday we're popping up at the Wilmington Town Square.
Oh, I was gonna say because I've seen her like in a garage the whole time.
Yeah. So that's
Wilmington. Where's the Wilmington Town Square?
It's on Avalon, and I don't know what other street's on it. I don't know what the other street is, but it's kind of by Alcien. It's not far.
Oh, so
from where I had my show.
So it's below. So it's like on Avalon, below Anaheim.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, and that's where you guys are gonna do the episode. Oh, that's cool.
From 4 to 8. So
you're
anyone can pop up. Anyone can pop up.
And you're gonna be like on some like corny radio shit. I always thought radio
DJs. What do you mean
were
corny radio shit?
Well, hold on. No, I just feel like the people that host it just sounds so like staged.
No, I'm gonna sound exactly like this. I'm like, okay, so next up is Mary Wells is my favorite song because blah blah blah. I don't know.
There's nothing wrong with corny, but I just always that's how I describe it.
I totally feel what you're saying though. I get it.
So you're gonna be like this song, boom, boom, boom. Is there any rules to the fucking playlist, or you just kind of?
I actually talked to him before I got on here today. And I sent him the playlist. I was like, let me know if you want me to take any songs out because my music is all over the place. Like,
but how different is it? Like, it's still English music, though, right? Do you throw Mexican or Spanish music in there? Like not on this mix, but like just overall in your mix.
When there's no Spanish.
You speak Spanish?
No.
Oh, so yeah, you shouldn't.
My family does, but
I wouldn't.
I'm just.
So it's just like oldies and like.
Oldies and like it's so funny. Like it goes from, like Mary Wells or Mary Jane Girls to like Bia, like you know that song, whole lot of money in this motherfucker. So it's like all over the place. And I asked him for that reason. I was like, let me know if you want me to.
Oh, so that's how your mix is gonna be, just like that.
I'm gonna. I
mean, I think that's cool because it describes.
It just shows my the range that I listen to.
Yeah, that's cool. I heard about this the UK radio one. So it's like an actual popular radio station in the UK.
Yeah, I guess so.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And then I remember not so long ago you played like someone was playing your radio your song on the radio. Was it the same thing?
That was this one. Yeah, that was like the first day that.
And they introduced it and everything.
Yes,
with an
it was
accent.
so tight. Yeah.
Yeah, how'd it sound?
It was
like how
cool.
do they say it?
I was with my daughter actually, and they were like, "Shout out CEU LUA," blah blah blah. They said, I don't know if they. It was "Feel You," my song "Feel You."
You think the time of like listening to your songs in the radio is done? Like you know, back in the days you see movies and like you're just driving like Richie Valens and shit.
I feel like who listens to the radio?
I haven't listened to radio.
I haven't listened to the radio in so long. But that
I listened to that. I listened to that UK one though all
the
time.
Like I always do because I know that our shit's gonna be on there. You know.
I need to tune in. I need to tune into that for sure.
Yeah.
So you got that Friday. You got the show on the 24th. We gotta remake this video because the idea of that video was so hard. You're in a Lola with two cholas driving. I don't know if they're cholas. I just said that.
Yeah, no, it was no.
They're driving, and then you're in the back, just
chilling. It was
so
fun,
but the angles are so wrong. Once you see the video, you understand why it's not what it's supposed to be.
Okay, because I never saw it.
So me looking at the me looking at it, it was like, man, this is gonna be a dope ass video.
Have Ricky
and not knowing that I know Ricky's got it. Ricky, you down?
Shoot it. I'm telling him like
you down to shoot this video? Actually, look, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna show you the video, and then you're gonna be like, yeah, I agree, but let's make it better. All right, cool.
Yeah.
Because this song is dope. She like saying Spanish. Like, she didn't know what to do. And I was like, we helped. I mean, it was a good experience that day.
It was good.
It was smooth, too.
It was fun. It was really fun.
So that song would be dope. And then you got more stuff coming. you're on a road with like a vibe right now.
Yes.
You said you just got a lot of shit to say.
I'm
you got
on
a lot of shit to spit.
A roll right now. Yeah. I have so much like in my head that I've just been writing so much. I have a lot of music.
Who produced this track that you performed today?
Gio.
Oh, Gio.
Word.
Gio came the other day.
He did?
Yeah. Accidentally, I think.
No way.
Because he was with my homie Edwin.
Okay.
And then they were heading to the studio, and Edwin came and asked me.
Was he going to?
Somewhere in Hollywood.
Why the fuck was he over here?
I don't know. And I said, well, I have a studio here. Like, oh no, but actually I had it booked that night.
Okay.
But Edwin was like, hey, Gio's here. And then Gio was like, hey, Noeazy, I've been wanting to meet you. Like, oh shit, what's up? Bro, and yeah, he's a cool dude.
I've honestly, he did Talking to the Dead. He didn't do Sabotage. He did Talking to the Dead, and then he did Better Off, and then I've been working with him a lot. So like, I think my next few songs
he does
are
the whole
him.
like the Zoom stuff, right?
Yes, I love going on Zoom with him.
So he produced that on Zoom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We have sessions, and he'll create 4 beats for me and just like do
that beat's so hard. It reminds me of like Genuine and shit like that.
Dude, if you heard the other beat that he did, it's called Quicksand. I already have that song. I need to show it to you. It's so good. It is so tight.
He grabs the guitar and plays in front of you? Or?
No, he does it. I think I don't know if he's done that before. The first time we did it, my camera wasn't working. I couldn't see him, so I don't know. But I'm sure he does everything.
Yeah, I'm sure. Yeah,
so hard.
Yeah,
They're
he's
so
fucking good.
And he does it in minutes. Like, it's so fast.
Yeah,
he does 4 beats for me in less than an hour.
I think I'm gonna take a Zoom class with him one day.
You should.
Damn.
You should.
Give me a deal, Gio. Come on, bro.
No, and like
2 for 1.
He'll do it. Like, he'll just do it. And like, if you end up using the beat, just give him royalties. I think that's what I'm doing with him right now, but he is so dope, and I'm so in love with his beats. I actually recorded my first song ever when I was 15 years old at his studio in Inglewood.
Really?
Wait,
how old is Gio?
I don't know how old he is, but when I was in high school, I was like making music with these 2 kids, and one of them were like, "Come over to my studio in like Inglewood, blah blah blah," or was it Hawthorne? I don't remember. And that's when I first met Gio. When I was 15 years old, I had this song called "It's Crazy," and
yeah, it's just crazy.
It's so crazy. And then literally last year, I saw Gutta working with him or something.
Yeah.
And Gio followed me, and I hit him up. I was like, "Bro, no fucking way! Like, there's no way we reconnected. That's insane. Like, that was the first guy who ever laid my vocals down with, ever.
That's crazy.
And he was like, Sydney, and I was like, oh, that's my government name, y'all. Sydney, and I was like, that's so crazy. And then we just connected after that. It's super crazy how things come back full circle.
You need to keep working with him because this track is perfect.
Thank you.
Yeah, so
thank you. I plan on working with him a lot. I have so many of his beats and so many songs written.
So let the people know your YouTube, all your social medias and stuff like that, where to find you if people want to like get you on a feature, on a hook, or I don't know. I see a lot of that going on right now on social media, like the featuring stuff. So just go ahead and share your stuff.
So all my handles are I am CEU LUA, so IAMCEULUA. I do not have Twitter anymore. I deleted that shit because it's too much for me. But you can find my music on all platforms, just under CEU LUA. That's about it.
CEU LUA, just like that?
Yeah, CEU LUA.
No underscore in between or nothing?
Just CEU.
And then your YouTube is the same?
Yeah.
So all your music's on your own YouTube and your own
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, next time you drop a single, something we want to hear right here first, like 100%.
This time. I got you.
Thank you for
I want to perform Quicksand here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to hear it because I don't know if I'm bad with names. Yeah, okay. All right.
Thank you for having me, y'all. It was fun.
Everyone clap. Good job. That was good. That was the second best conversation. The first one got deleted.
I'm broke, 'cause I'll pay you too much attention. I'm alone, laid in my bed, scrolling through mentions on my phone. What do I do with all these pictures? Should I erase them, fake the distraction? You know that my pen still go crazy. Think that's controlling me lately. You're just good at faking it. I'm not good at listening.